What's up, everybody? Today we're diving into 10 things you're doing that your dog secretly hates. Stop these now. Even with the best intentions, some habits can make your furry friend stressed, anxious, or uncomfortable. We'll break down these common mistakes so you can build a stronger, happier bond with your dog. If you want more tips to keep your pup happy, smash that subscribe button. Let's get started. First up, hugging your dog too tightly. It's a common gesture of affection for us humans, a way to show love and closeness. But what if that warm embrace feels more like a trap to your furry friend? While we see hugs as love, a comforting and reassuring gesture, it's important to remember that dogs perceive the world differently than we do. Most dogs see them as being trapped. That feeling of confinement can trigger a stress response, making them feel vulnerable and anxious. Tight embraces can make dogs feel confined and anxious. Their natural instinct to flee or move freely is restricted. Imagine someone holding you tightly against your will. It wouldn't feel very good, would it? Not comforted. Instead of feeling loved, they might feel overwhelmed and want to escape the situation. Watch for signs like lip licking, a subtle indicator of stress and discomfort in dogs. Yawning or turning away. These are all signals that your dog is trying to communicate their unease. These mean your dog's not enjoying it. Ignoring these signals can lead to increased anxiety and potentially even a defensive reaction. Instead, let your dog come to you for affection. Allow them to initiate the interaction, giving them a sense of control and security, and offer gentle scratches or pats. These are often much more appreciated than a full-on hug. Focus on areas they enjoy being touched, like behind the ears or under the chin. Pay attention to their body language. It's their way of telling you what they like and don't like. If they lean in, you're good. They're enjoying the interaction and seeking more affection. If they pull away, respect their space. It's a clear sign that they're uncomfortable and need a break. Learn your dog's love language, not just your own. Understanding how they express and receive affection will strengthen your bond and create a happier relationship. Small changes in how you show affection, like opting for a gentle scratch instead of a tight hug, can make a big difference. It can transform a potentially stressful situation into a positive and enjoyable experience for your dog. Your pup will thank you for respecting their boundaries. By understanding and responding to their needs, you'll build a stronger, more trusting, and loving relationship. Next, let's talk about yelling. It's something we all do from time to time, especially when we're feeling frustrated or overwhelmed. But when it comes to our dogs, yelling can have a much more significant impact than we realize. Think about it. Their hearing is far more sensitive than ours, and they interpret our tone of voice in a very literal way, or using harsh tones. Even if you're not raising your voice to a full-blown yell, a stern or aggressive tone can still be unsettling for your furry friend. They might not understand the specific words you're saying, but they'll definitely pick up on the negative energy and emotional charge behind them. Dogs are super sensitive to our voices. Their hearing is much more acute than ours, allowing them to pick up on subtle nuances in our tone and volume. This heightened sensitivity means that even what we perceive as a normal speaking voice can sound quite loud to them. Even if you're not mad at them, a sudden loud noise or a raised voice can be startling and confusing. They don't always understand the context of our emotions, so they might assume that the anger is directed at them. Loud or angry tones can scare them. This fear response can manifest in various ways, from cowering and hiding to trembling, and even displaying aggressive behaviors out of self-defense. It's important to remember that fear can be a very damaging emotion for dogs, leading to long-term anxiety and behavioral issues. This can make your dog anxious, unsure, and constantly on edge. They might start to anticipate your anger, becoming hypervigilant and reactive to even the slightest changes in your mood or tone of voice. This constant state of anxiety can take a toll on their overall well-being and quality of life, and damage the trust you've built. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, and it's especially crucial in the bond between a dog and its owner. When you yell at your dog, you're essentially breaking that trust, making them feel unsafe and insecure in your presence. Instead, use a calm, clear, and consistent tone. This will help your dog understand what you're asking of them without feeling threatened or intimidated. A calm voice also creates a more relaxed and positive environment, which is conducive to learning and building a stronger bond, especially when giving commands. When you're training your dog, it's essential to use a clear and consistent tone of voice so they can easily understand what you want them to do. Avoid using harsh or scolding tones, as this can confuse and discourage them. Positive reinforcement with a happy voice is key to successful training. When your dog performs a desired behavior, reward them with praise and a cheerful tone. This will motivate them to repeat the behavior and strengthen the positive association. Works way better than intimidation. Dogs respond much more effectively to positive reinforcement than to punishment or fear. By focusing on rewarding good behavior, you'll create a more positive and enjoyable training experience for both you and your dog. If you're stressed, it's understandable that your patience might be wearing thin. We all have those days where everything seems to go wrong, and it's easy to get frustrated. Take a breath before interacting with your dog. Before you approach your dog, take a moment to calm yourself down. A few deep breaths can make a big difference in your ability to communicate effectively and avoid projecting your stress onto your furry friend. Remember, your voice is a powerful tool. It can be used to build trust, create positive associations, and guide your dog's behavior. Use it kindly. Choose your words carefully and speak with compassion, understanding that your dog is sensitive to your emotions and tone. A calm home means a confident, happy dog. When you create a peaceful and relaxed environment, your dog will feel more secure and content. Don't let your frustration become their fear. Your dog looks to you for guidance and protection. Make sure you are providing them with a safe and loving environment. Speak with love, and your dog will listen. A loving tone will foster a deeper connection and encourage your dog to respond positively to your commands and affection. Is your furry friend spending a little too much time lounging around? Not giving your dog enough exercise is a huge mistake. It can lead to a whole host of problems that nobody wants to deal with. We're talking chewed up furniture, endless barking, and a general sense of unease in your canine companion. Dogs need physical activity just like they need food and water. It's a fundamental part of their well-being, deeply ingrained in their DNA. Think of it as essential as those daily meals and refreshing drinks. Without it, they can get bored, their energy has nowhere to go, and that pent-up frustration starts to bubble to the surface. This can manifest as anxious and even destructive behaviors. It's their way of telling you they need an outlet. Every breed needs some daily exercise, from the tiniest Chihuahua to the largest Great Dane. Their exercise needs may vary, but the need itself is universal. Walks, a simple stroll around the block can do wonders. Playtime, a game of fetch in the park can be a great way to bond and burn energy. Or even dog sports like agility or flyball can provide a challenging and rewarding experience. A tired dog is a happy, well-behaved dog. They're more likely to settle down and relax, making them a joy to be around. Don't just let them out in the yard, that's not enough. Engage with them. Make it a fun and interactive experience. Even an extra 15-minute walk, squeezed into your busy day, can make a big difference in their overall mood and behavior. Regular exercise burns energy, preventing it from turning into destructive habits, and it keeps their mind sharp, providing mental stimulation that prevents boredom and cognitive decline. Invest in their well-being, and you'll see a calmer, happier pup. A well-exercised dog is a joy to live with. Make exercise a daily priority. Your dog will thank you for it with endless love and affection. Ignoring your dog's body language is a big problem. Dogs communicate with tail wags, ear positions, and posture, not words. Subtle signs like lip licking, yawning, or a tucked tail mean they're stressed. If you miss these cues, you risk making their anxiety worse. Learn to read their signals and respond. This builds trust and keeps them safe. Understanding their language is key to a strong bond. Forcing your dog into scary or uncomfortable situations can backfire. Every dog has their own comfort zone. Don't push them too far, too fast. If your dog is scared, don't force them to interact or face their fears head-on. Respect their signals and give them space when needed. Build confidence slowly with positive experiences, not pressure. Be your dog's advocate and safe space. True trust comes from respecting their limits. Leaving your dog alone for too long can break their heart. Dogs are social animals. They need companionship, not endless solitude. Too much alone time can lead to anxiety, destructive behavior, and sadness. If you're gone a lot, consider a dog walker, pet sitter, or doggy daycare. Make sure they have toys and a comfy space while you're away. Gradually get them used to being alone, and keep departures low-key. When you're home, give them plenty of attention and exercise. A connected dog is a happy dog. Dogs thrive on routine. Sudden changes can stress them out. Predictable schedules for meals, walks, and playtime help them feel secure. Abrupt changes can cause anxiety and behavioral issues. If you need to change their routine, do it gradually. Keep as much consistency as possible, especially during big life changes. A stable routine means a calmer, more confident dog. Don't underestimate the power of predictability. Make their world feel safe and steady. Dogs need mental stimulation as much as physical exercise. Without it, they get bored, and bored dogs get destructive. Use puzzle toys, snuffle mats, and training games to challenge their minds. Teach new tricks or play scent games to keep them engaged. Let them sniff on walks. It's like reading the news for them. Mix up your routines and activities to keep things interesting. A mentally tired dog is a happy dog. Keep their brain busy, and you'll have a content companion. Dressing up your dog might look cute, but most dogs hate it. Clothes can feel restrictive, uncomfortable, or even stressful for them. Some dogs need coats for warmth, but many just don't. Watch for signs of discomfort: freezing, shaking, or trying to remove the outfit. If your dog hates it, skip the fashion show. Always prioritize their comfort and safety over a cute photo. Introduce clothing slowly, and with positive reinforcement if needed. Happy dogs, stylish dogs, every time. Not respecting your dog's personal space can stress them out. Dogs need downtime and a safe spot to relax. Don't crowd them constantly. If they move away or retreat to their bed, let them be. Teach kids to respect a dog's space, especially when they're resting. Let your dog initiate cuddles and affection sometimes. Respecting their need for space builds trust and security. A relaxed dog is a happy dog. We've covered a lot. Now you know what your dog secretly hates. Don't feel guilty. Just use this knowledge to make positive changes. Small adjustments can make a huge difference in your dog's happiness. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips. Let me know in the comments which point surprised you most. See you next time.